Pop this out. All right. There. All right, hey there, guys. I mentioned in my State of the Channel YouTube that I wanted to do a thing where I go through games I played as a kid. And today we're going to start that up. With kind of a cheat, because I already know how to get through this, because I planned to do this recorded for YouTube and not live. Simon's Quest. Because it's become pretty clear to me that I'm not going to get the time I thought I was going to do YouTube stuff for a while. There we go. I'm gonna do this as a mix of online, live Twitch stuff, and sometimes as YouTube stuff too, depending on my time. Need to move this slightly. We should be able to get through this in my usual time, though. So I guess the first thing I'll say is, my thoughts on Simon's Quest, now that I've actually finished it. And my thoughts on it are, it's not a terrible game, gameplay-wise. It is, however, not very good design-wise. Anyways, first thing we're gonna do is get some hearts. Because we need a lot of hearts. We need another 50 minimum. Although the plan is to hopefully get enough to buy an upgraded whip as well. Yeah, good morning, how you guys doing? I'm probably doing another couple of guys out here before it, Oh, hey, thanks.
Here, I had one of these.
Alright, that's about time. And then, let's see if I can make it up to the spot before a horrible night to have a curse happens. Not quite. And thank you for the sub as well, Life Forcer.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
So, fun fact on that one, naturally, the Japanese version of that text is much shorter because of how Japanese works. They kept the speed of the text the same, which makes the message a lot more intrusive in English than it is in Japanese. And also I made a version that makes it so that the day-night change is basically instant instead, but I've never actually played that version. Along with retranslating a lot of the text. There's a website, I think it's Simon's Quest Dissected or something like that, where you can see all the text everyone says. I'll show you where the graveyard duck is when we get there. But it shows you the Japanese text translated a bit more literally, the original English text and some retranslated text. But what I learned from that is that it is actually possible to... Not fully, because even in the Japanese there's a few kind of important things missing. but you can mostly figure out what you need to do. But it involves talking to literally everybody in the game, because every character gives you like a third of a hint, essentially. So you need to cross-reference what people are saying with other people. Level up. This should hopefully be our only purposeful outside grind session. Just get it out of the way right at the start. Because you kind of need to. Some of the NPCs are, in fact, just telling you blatant lies. Which was actually, hinted at in the text in the Japanese. If people presented things like they were rumors, they were false 100% of the time. If they were stated as fact, they were true. The English kind of lost the nuance there. Even with most of the text being translated sorta close? Hello, how's it going? The Graveyard Duck is, in fact, the Graveyard Duck in the Japanese, though. No one has been able to figure out why. There are theories, but nobody's certain as to why it's the Graveyard Duck. I'm okay. The weather's been a little nuts and it's been giving me a bit of a sinus headache, but otherwise I'm okay. Morning Snows Vanquish horrible night. Yep, that's cool. Let's go buy our holy water. Want to buy holy water? Yes, I do. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got plenty of hearts. Perfect. So let's equip this, and let's equip this. The white crystal is very important. Absolutely required. There's someone in this town who basically tells you that you must buy the white crystal, and they're not lying. So I don't think my route through this game is the optimal one, but I'm going to show you guys the way I do it. The way I figured out how to do it. The way I figured out how to do it is by taking a lot of unnecessary damage, as you would expect. So I skipped the Thorn Whip in the first town because honestly it's completely unnecessary. There's nothing between here and the next town which has a better whip that needs the Thorn Whip. Now if you head right here you can get to the first mansion, but we're gonna not do that immediately and we're gonna go down instead. And that's when I talked to this guy, because I thought there was another screen here. This is not a lie, this is in fact true. So in this building... Do I have enough money for this? I do, okay. Wait, I don't. But in this building... Oh, you're right at the very end, right? Not the floor. You can buy the dagger. I'm going to not buy a dagger. Nice free sub-weapon, not free, but nice... cheap sub-weapon. Doesn't cost any hearts to use, doesn't cross the screen, though. Let's go in here, heal up this damage I took. Thank you, Mr. Priest. What we do want here is... There we go, up there. Use our holy water to break the floor, as you do. And also, over here, it's one of the books to Breaking the Curse. Which tells you that you need the White Mansion to get through Berkeley Mansion. And that's why you don't really need to bother with the Thorn Whip. The Chain Whip is just right here. Honestly, if I was gonna pick from the first 3 Castlevanias, it would be Dracula's Curse, like basically everybody. Another game I never completed, because I'm pretty bad at Castlevania games. This one is by far the easiest, once you figure out what you're supposed to be doing. And now we're gonna backtrack to the first mansion. With our upgraded whip to make it a bit easier. And just ignore these spiders. I always found it interesting that a lot of the classic Castlevania design, in terms of moving around a level, is basically designed that if you keep moving forward, it's a little easier. Also, what the crystal does is show you where this platform is. The platform does, however... we can't actually remove it. Does actually exist, even if you can't see it. There we go. Bot dealt with. You know, they're not a bot. I don't want people trying to sell me shit while I'm live. Thank you. You can still use that platform without the crystal, but you still need the white crystal, because you need to trade it for better crystals. Also, if you're playing this game for the first time, you're gonna want to be throwing holy water basically everywhere. Because there's invisible holes in the floor and spots, and that's, you know... it is what it is. Also, I'm gonna say the Famicom disk system load times are worse, just because you can get, like, knocked between screens and have to have it load both times. If I'm right, if we come over here and deal with these slimes... this is not the path for going forward. But we can find one of the books over here, if I recall. I don't remember where all of them are. Yeah, this is where one of them is. I remember this part. Wow, I almost missed that jump. But in this wall, another one of the books. A symbol of evil will appear when you strike the stake. This is a very poorly worded hint about what you're supposed to do with the oak stakes you can buy in the mansions. If I recall, the original Japanese is a little more direct about that one. You can also use the holy water to damage things, but you generally won't because it's not very good as a weapon in this. Alright, our first bit of non-existent floor is this right here, right in front of me. Which is a fairly safe introduction to the idea that it exists. And if you see someone walking around in the mansions, like our friend down there, they sell oak stakes. And you need 1 oak stake per mansion. Now then... invest in an oak stake? Yes, please. And over here's another book. Destroy the curse, and you'll rule Braum's mansion. I have no idea what this is getting at, honestly. And before we go get our chunk of vampire, if you walk over here, there is one more book. A flame flickers inside the ring of fire. This is an absolutely mistranslated hint at where the sacred flame is. It should be talking about a cave, not the ring of fire. The sacred flame completely breaks this game in half. Now, your first real tricky floor. Right there. You don't want to fall through that one. Otherwise, you have to circle around the whole mansion again. So here's Orb. You don't pick up Orb, unlike every other Castlevania game. You stake Orb. And we now possess Dracula's rib. Which, as mentioned, will shield us from evil in a very literal sense. We can now block projectiles when we're not moving. You can fall down here for a little shortcut back out, but you want to be careful because, as per usual in the old Castlevania games, Simon can't swim. And you're in way more danger in this game of dying to falling in holes than of dying to enemies. Most of the enemies are very non-threatening. And with the rib obtained, it's time to move on. It's nighttime, so the enemies are going to be stronger. Cool. I'll get us more rings. More hearts. I'm not playing Sonic. There's only one ring in this game, and that's not for a while. Alright, very important item is in this room. You can break this wall. And this wall to get the Sacred Flame. The sub-weapon that will completely just annihilate every single enemy in this game if you want to. It does cost hearts to use, but alright, so down here, I'm not gonna pick this one up because it's a pain in the ass. I guess I will. So this is a very, obtuse hint about what you're supposed to do with the blue crystal when we get it, to get to one of the mansions. I've never managed to get that book and then not get hit by those spiders. It just happens every time. On here, I think we want to go straight to the right. I may or may not get the fastest ending, because I get a little lost still. I haven't perfectly memorized the map. Yeah, this is where we wanted to be. Now we need to wait for daytime. Daytime is like 4 hours out, so I guess I'll go outside and fight and get some more hearts. Or I guess I'll go outside and fight pointlessly because nothing's dropping hearts. There we go. This ain't a great room for it. This one's a little bit better. Yep, the horrible knight is dead yet again. Back to taking damage pointlessly because I don't know how to play the game. Wow. Okay. Now then, in this town, we want to come in here, I believe. Will you buy some garlic? Yes, I will. This will be the only garlic we will buy in the game. You can use garlic in 2 spots to get special things. Whoop. In here... Another book. An old gypsy holds a diamond in front of Deborah Cliff. This is true. I will not be getting it, because it's completely pointless to get. Over in another room is a lady who tells you some useless crap, if I recall. Imagine, before I go up here, one of the places you can use that garlic, boop, right here, to make this man appear, who gives you a silver knife. The silver knife is an upgraded version of the knife, or the dagger, rather, so you can completely skip the regular dagger. Now then, in here should be someone that sells laurels, and laurels are pretty important. Buy some of my laurels? Yes. That I'll buy 2 sets of your laurels, good sir. That should be just enough, I think, to hold us over until we can get a free set of laurels later. And don't leave this town yet. You gotta come up here and walk all the way across to find this gray dude who'd like to exchange his white crystal for a blue one. Or exchange our white crystal for his blue one, and doesn't give us a choice, he just does it. We now have a blue crystal. Which we absolutely need, as hinted at by that book very poorly. The first game is another one I've never managed to beat. I can get up to the Grim Reaper, but I have not been able to actually win that fight. Well, we're in pretty bad shape here, but it's fine. We've got lives. Here we want to stay on the bottom, just because the eyes spawn down here, and it's easier to kill them if you're down here. And then go up to the top so we don't have to deal with these platforms. We will have to deal with the platforms on the way back, there's no way around that, but... So... make sure you have the blue crystal equipped. Duck for a while. Oh my god, the lake was fake all along. The lake will just kill you if you walk into it normally without ducking, though. Pardon me. Now, if I remember, this is one where they have all this stuff going on up there, but you don't need to deal with any of it because... assuming I don't fuck up this jump. I did. Ooh. This wall is fake. Now you want to come this way, put your crystal on, so you can see that wall. That wall will shove you. Here is our oak stake person. Thank you. And I think in this wall... nope. It's up at the top. Now, and if you do that, and come up here, and very carefully cross these invisible holes, one of the books is up here. Destroy the curse with Dracula's heart. This is another completely worthless clue about what to do with Dracula's heart. Involving you needing to know that the river where the ferrymen will meet later is considered to be cursed. But even if you know that, it's kind of a obtuse hint. So note, if you're trying to get the fastest ending, you want to do any grinding you might want for hearts in the mansions, because time does not pass in-game while you're in here. I might actually sit down and grind up some hearts for a while, just to, be ready for later. We have a few more things that we're going to need to buy, and they're fairly expensive. Also, I might be cycling a little bit here, because these jumps are extremely annoying. There's no danger of dying from messing these up, but they're a real pain in the butt to do correctly. There we go. I do like the detail of there being water up there, considering that we had to go under a lake to get to this place. Garlic in the graveyard summons a stranger. That's a overly obtuse, again, hint about the silver knife. Also, kind of an obtuse hint about the graveyard duck, actually. It was a separate man we summoned with garlic. As sort of alluded to in this mansion, we now possess Dracula's heart. The heart is a glorified key for all intents and purposes. But it does have an actual, like, you have to use it use, as opposed to the other glorified key in this game, which you just have to have in your inventory. Now, I am going to actually sit here and bump up our heart count a little bit. We are going to need, I want to say 200 hearts for the best whip. I'd like to get us a little bit closer to that, because we spent all of our money on laurels and garlic. Also, we're going to need money for steaks. We should be fairly close to a level up, too, so that'll get us a little more health. Naturally, nothing's going to drop hearts for me, because that would make my life too easy. This is actually the second level that we've gotten. So our health bar has increased in length. A nice even 100. That's probably enough for now. We got our first level up just walking back and forth in the first town. So you can throw sub-weapons off of stairs in this, but it's very finicky about it. Now we make our way back out. There we go. And now we make our way all the way back to where we started the game. In the dark. Those moving platforms aren't too bad. Up and down moving platforms that you need to make jumps across later on are the real dangerous ones, because of the way the jump momentum works in this. wonder if that exists, actually. I'll have to look into that. I'm very curious now. Don't follow me, eyeballs. I just forget you want to just walk into that screen with purpose. Ouch. Alright, past the first mansion. The red stuff is not instant death, but it does damage you to be in it. Alright, there's a guy right there. They deserve to be laughed at for saying that. I had to use my teacher voice a lot this last week, so I'm a little hoarse. Apologies. Alright. And with the werewolves, we know we're almost back to town. And naturally, you keep your werewolves right outside of town. And here we're going to just pass straight through and go out the other side of town. That door up there is where you can buy the Thorn Whip if you really want to for 100 hearts. But there's no real reason to, in my opinion. Alright, so, we could just tank this, but laurels make you invincible. And now, very important, have Dracula's beating heart in your hand before you talk to this guy. Which takes us to this mansion. Now then, let's see if I remember my way through this one. The mansions get a little bit more mazy as you go on. We've hit the point now where the enemies in the mansions take more than one hit from our chain whip. I think off this is the way I want to go here. Yeah, this looks right. These slimes are by far the worst enemies in this game. Alright. Up here is another book that we'll get on our way out. I've seen a little bit, but I haven't had time to sit down and watch anime in quite a while. Gargoyles are a good enemy to grind hearts off of. Speaking of which, we're maxed out. So anyways, the Sacred Flame is a very powerful weapon. So you might think this little zone over here looks suspicious, and you would be correct. This is a obtuse to the point of being completely useless hint about what to do with the red crystal to move on later. Give me this. Yeah, everything the books have in them is true to some extent. They may not be helpful, but they're not false. These bats you can pretty safely... You can usually pretty safely just run under them, but actually... Ah! Speaking of the Grim Reaper, here he is! Bye. You absolutely do not need to engage him if you don't feel like it. We now possess Dracula's Eye, which does have a use. It's not a super helpful use, but it does have a use. Alright, get down here. You and me, one-on-one. Fight me. Yep. Difficult fight here. He has a the golden knife, which is the best form of the knife if you feel like using those. This is another decent room to grind hearts in. Now, a nice little trick you can do on the way out here. It's not really a trick, but it does save you a little time later if you do it. If on our way out... Whoops, that was not correct. We buy another steak. That will basically allow us to, skip the next mansion. Essentially. And then one guy just decided to clip right on through the wall. We're looking a bit worse for wear here, but we should be fine. Alright, so, I mentioned that there is a book in those rocks down there. Here's what Dracula's eye does. What's the stew stuff that's hidden in the walls? The Japanese version was a disc system game with, everything that entails, such as a lot of load times. Place the laurels in a silk bag to bring them to life. This is, again, obtuse, but not false. If we get a silk bag, we can hold more laurels. Actually, the passwords do more than the saves did. Because the saves in that game always start you at the starting village, and the passwords can start you elsewhere. Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about the laurels in Castlevania II, but well, he got me. We might end up using a continue. The curse of playing live, I suppose. Alright, so if you go over to the left here, you can go through a very obnoxious jumping puzzle to get the diamond sub-weapon. I'm not gonna bother. It's not a jumping puzzle, it's just long and annoying. Then you have to do it to come back, and it's all over instant death water. Now, you want to talk to this guy specifically without the heart equipped this time. Also, you need to let him, bounce off the wall here. I also have all the achievements for Vampire Survivor. Now then, in this town, we need to talk to this guy. We now have the red crystal. Again, very important. I believe you can stock up on laurels and garlic in this town if you want to. But otherwise, off we go. Gonna just take a ton of damage, I guess. Alright, now first thing we're gonna do here is go down and over this way. And have nighttime happen, of course. over here. As you can tell from the enemies getting way stronger now, we aren't intended to have this whip still. It's time to upgrade. Oh, I absolutely need you to die. Okay. We're gonna lose all of our hearts. Anyways, you drop the garlic here. You get your silk bag. Crap. Well, with that, we have lost all of our hearts. Oh god. Which is a bit of a problem, as we now need 200 hearts. You know what, since we already lost all of our hearts, I'm gonna just tank this damage. Instead of using a laurel on it. I mean, honestly, there's literally one thing left to buy in the game, and it's the most expensive thing, and we lost our hearts right outside of being able to buy it. Is really the only problem with it. Which does mean we are likely not going to get the fastest speed ending. But that's fine, the endings of this all basically amount to the same thing anyway. Probably should have gone and got the Morning Star first. This room does happen to be a pretty good grind room, though, so it's fine. Better at night. Let's turn that off. We don't really need to be spending our hearts. The endings are exactly the same as they were in the, Japanese, though. Order and everything attached to those same ways. They're worded a little differently, but they say basically the exact same stuff in the exact same order. Which does seem weird, more in the lines of the one where it explicitly says Simon dies of his wounds is one featuring him standing at the grave, even though there is one where he's not there. Almost there. Should get a level up, as hopefully, as we do this anyway, so... Fortunately, it's gonna turn night again, so we're gonna have to waste an entire another cycle here before we can get the whip upgrade. Which is why, if you want to get the quote-unquote best ending, or fastest ending, you need to not continue. Okay, that should be enough, but I don't think we're going to be able to get to the shop. Yeah, no, I forgot about this screen entirely. Too many. And now that it's nighttime, we can't buy anything. Yeah, we can get over to where we need to be. So we can just get moving. And we want to go in there. I suppose we'll just waste time gathering up some more hearts. I had no idea there were alternate endings to buy ability. How do you trigger those even in the original version? The worst part is, for the game being convoluted, it's actually not. It's very linear. There's very little you can actually do out of order. Avoid Annabelle when she tries walking up to you and just hit buttons. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, we're maxed out on hearts, so we have to wait until daybreak. Just make a little bit of progress towards getting another level up, maybe. Don't know if we'll actually get one before the end of the game, but it's possible. You can get all the way up to level 6 or 7 in this game, but reasonably, unless you go out of your way to do so, you won't. Doing alright. And in here, through the already, hopefully, broken floor. We can buy the Morning Star, and we want to. Give me that. Thank you. speedrunner I am not. Just showing my route through this game, which is very non-optimal, and I've already screwed it up a couple of times, so... it is what it is. Out of my way, ghosts. Out of my way, mummy. Alright, so these fucking things. If you jump while these are moving down, you, like, lose all of your momentum. So you want to jump while they're moving up, and are near the top, not at the top, because then you risk losing all your momentum and falling into the water and dying. And this is the infamous cliff where you need to have the red crystal and you kneel down here for a while. The hint in our version was not super good. The hint in the Japanese version was a little better, but also doesn't actually mention that you need to kneel down. So you still kind of just had to figure that one out. But anyways, since we bought an oak stake before, we can just kind of jump through this wall here. And do this. Just kind of skip most of this mansion. Up there is where we would buy the oak stake if we needed one. Nope, we did not want to come up here. We just wanted to go straight across. But yeah, here's the end of the mansion. Most of the puzzle of this one is involving figuring out how to get to where that guy is if you don't have a stake. And this gets us Dracula's nail, which we now possess. This does in fact have a use. When you have it equipped, you can break bricks with your whip, like the holy water does. Which is what that room is meant to showcase, that we came through the back way. There's also a book somewhere that tells you that, but God if I remember where that is. Yeah, if we equip the whip, we can just kind of, or the nail, we can do this now. A lot of the bricks that you need to break are below you, though, so it's not super helpful. Anyways, now we want to head to the left. And with the red crystal equipped, duck down at this lake. Now we want to get ourselves a power-up, with more obnoxious moving platform jumps. These ones are close enough that if you screw up the timing, it's not a big deal. With the Morning Star talking to this man, gives us the best whip. We now have the Flame Whip. Now, if you do this just right, The timing of it is a little difficult. You can kinda... There we go. Clip through this. And make this first trip a little bit shorter. Alright, you can't block the fire. We now have a very long swamp to go through, so you want to have your laurels here. Again, not necessary, but will save you a lot of damage. You might know we're out of laurels now, and yes, that's true, but that's fine, you don't need to worry about that. Because in this mansion, we can get a full set of laurels. We have enough to buy a steak. Okay. I should probably re-equip this. Here we go. Let's see if I remember the way through this mansion. Nope. Now, if you really wanted to find those books, you could run around with the eyeball equipped at all times. At this point, you're close enough to the end that you probably don't need the hints anymore, though. I think up was wrong here. Yeah. Never stop being paranoid about missing floor. You gotta get that farmer. You got like a month though, so don't rush too much. Wait, I think I want to go up here. Good thing I was correct and did want to go up here. Give me that steak. Kind of impressed that managed to hit me, honestly. Oh no, I fell down here into this path. Whatever will we do? You want to go this way. Honestly. Can I fall down here and talk to this person? I beg of you to take these laurels. We now have a full set of laurels. Getting back out of there is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but full set of laurels is worth it. Now over here we have another boss, and this one we have to deal with. Again, not at all difficult, though. Actually gonna even fight this one with my whip. The game hints that you want to use the golden dagger here, and the golden dagger will absolutely mess this boss up, but there's absolutely no point. You can't also just stun lock it to death with the Sacred Flame, like basically everything else in this game. You gonna start spinning again? Ah, it's figured out the master move. If it doesn't actually do this, I can't hurt it. The cross is absolutely necessary to get to the end game. And likewise, the ring is necessary as well. The ring is literally just a plot coupon. It has absolutely no function other than allowing you to finish the game. Hey, Carmelia. Bye, Carmelia. Yeah, I don't know why the stake and orb is there. It's completely pointless. Just there to waste your time. Oop. And now we just need to make our way back out. And then we need to go to the end. Now that's a time counter for retro achievements. There's a speedrun leaderboard, essentially. Oh no! Whoops. Forgot I had the laurels equipped. Alright, now we go to the right. Hey, look, it's Medusa heads. Go through this town, which has a bunch of people that aren't happy to see you. But it is the last church if you need to refill your health. Oh god, I hate when this happens. Yeah, I was completely safe there, but god, it's always incredibly nerve-wracking when that pop-up happens mid-jump. Off to the right is a dead end, with nothing of note aside from an invisible staircase at one point. This town is completely deserted, aside from one person, if I recall. I believe they are in here. Let's live here together. Hard pass. Birds. This is the last section with enemies in the game. And this is Castlevania. Still very destroyed from last time we were here. This was the second one. I played the original first. I still haven't beaten the original, but I can now, after many years, finally actually finish this. It's a little embarrassing, as the game itself isn't that hard, aside from figuring out what it wants you to do. Now, for Dracula, always a difficult prospect. And this might be the most difficult Dracula in all of Castlevania right here. even if you don't want to cheap them out that hard, the game literally has someone who gives you a full set of 8 invincibility items the mansion before the end. So you can just be invincible the entire fight if you want. If you actually do try and fight him for real, he is kind of tough because he teleports around wildly and is very fast. We did get the fastest ending, though. Also of note, for whatever reason, the English version cut out the credits. You had credits in the Japanese version after the ending text. They are real credits, if I recall. And because it's Dracula, he waves goodbye. Very politely. And that is Simon's Quest. Took us a little under an hour and a half to get through that. Not too bad. Yeah, there's an achievement on Retro Achievements to go fight Dracula without using laurels and with the leather whip. And, that's one of the 3 that I don't have. Now, let me update my stream info a little bit here. Let's just look at some other things for fun. There we go, that should update. Yep, exactly day 69, that's it. The check is actually still in the English version, but because they removed the credits, you never see it. The code to check for it is still there, though. I've got too much of a headache to want to listen to that Famicom jump music again. Let's see. Absolutely not doing jump today. That music will do me in. Let's see. Let's play... And none of this stuff. Let's look at Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've never actually played this. Let's continue the Dracula. This game has no achievements, that's a good sign. When I was a kid in the SNES era, I only had a local mom and pop rental shop, and they never had much in the way of selection. And this was something that I knew existed, but they never had. Alright, that was cool. Sword, jump, and missile. Vampire. The Journey to Castle Dracula. That ain't a sword. That's like a knife at best. Oh wow, this controls terribly. Oh, this is impressively bad. Man, we got some real jump on us. Oh, I done died. I feel like it's impossible to kill those dogs without getting hit. Maybe not impossible, but very difficult, apparently. Why do they sometimes just turn around like that? Why do I have to duck to exit? Alright. Now, this feels like a, ported Amiga-era game. Like Gods, except worse. Beware. What? Where does it put me if I continue? So I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to beat that boss. Oh, I think I get it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Monkeys has a pattern. Having to get within a pixel of them to actually do damage ain't great. Harker has escaped from the castle. Okay, I guess we officially cleared a level now. Alright, so there was no point coming over here. Stab these mosquitoes out of the sky. Oh, hey, buddy. Are you giving me things? Are you thinking about things, or what? I'm not certain what's happening with you, sir. I don't know, man. You see the SNES port of Prince of Persia 2? That's real bad. So now he has some dynamite. Wow. Alright, we escaped the castle into, more castle. Oh hey, skeletons. I don't know if breaking that was necessary, I'm going to assume it was. Oh, this is a level where we go right back to the start every time, alright. The orbs stay broken, yes. So I came down here and took 2 hits for no reason. You can stand between those like that? Yeah, the bottles are our health. It's a little difficult to notice that they're emptying. I think the answer to this is no, I don't want to continue. I updated the category already. Did it not take? Because Twitch is shit? This I didn't update, though. Yeah, look at that. It didn't actually change it. Why do not change? You said you changed. I don't remember. It's been quite a while since I put this on this computer. Start from the bottom this time. Fucking young Merlin, god. A, not great port of Wing Commander. It's serviceable. The SNES version of Prince of Persia 2 is easily the worst by a large margin because it runs at like 300% speed for some reason. Tactical soccer? Hang on. Is that both, or is that them combined somehow? Old Fire Pro Wrestling. Oh, here we go. Super Battle Tank. The original Battle Tank was a classic. This is, a bit less so. Calm down, man. Your eyes. You're kind of. Also, gonna note I don't remember how to play this game. I know, cannot communicate with retroachievements.org, apparently. No one will ever know that I was playing this game. Oh, I was going in reverse. There's a map right down there. It's fine. Mission complete. I've tried to update the stream to retro like 3 times now. It's apparently just not going to do it. This is Super Battle Tank. Does that work? Unrecognized command, set game. So if someone knows what the command actually is, I can try that, because I don't. Slash... Pin prediction raid on raid. That doesn't show up as a valid command for me. Yeah, set game is not a recognized command. Everybody's saying it's set game, but that's not a command that exists. Alright, I think it took this time. It actually changed on the front. It only took like 6 tries to get it to actually do it. I was actually not paying attention to what the mission objective is here. I assume it's probably to blow up that sand thing up there. Now, whatever I have set up, set game is not in it. So, okay, there it is. I guess the mission is just destroy everything. Low on fuel. Out of fuel. It is hard to hit things. Yeah, so it is to destroy everything. Alright, try again. Oh, everything moved slightly. I think what you need to do is not go at top speed like I was going that whole time. Tank turns very slow. There we go. To not go directly into the minefield. Pretty sure the laser is like a laser-guided bomb. Like if I shoot this... Maybe it's just a laser, I don't know, but it's very powerful. Hence why you only get one shot, I suppose. This all being based in real-world stuff is very... awkward. Alright, so helicopters. It's not involved at all. It is extremely simple. You can figure it out very, very easily. It's just move a square around onto things. And they do it themselves. ActRaiser another one I've never officially finished, but that's just because I haven't been able to do the last boss rush, which is awful. Yeah, even completely botching it, you'll get close enough to max health that it should be fine, as long as you're reasonably okay at the, side-scrolling bits. Alright. Got a bit of a handle on this now, and it's not great still, but... it's playable. The map kind of functions as a fast travel. Oop, over there. Attack objectives. Alright, what's our objective? Let's find out. I don't know what that was. Alright, you know what, I'll try that one more time. I'll try that one more time. I couldn't tell what was going on there. If we get in there with a little less damage, perhaps. Alright, where is the launcher? Now we get the tank. And we get the, I guess, ambush, whatever that was? Yeah, it's a bunch of trucks, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's clearly outside of my ability level at this point in time. Oh, it crashed. Come back, RetroArch. ActRaiser is another one I do want to play through eventually. Need to practice out that last boss, though. Let's see if I can do one more thing, maybe. Dragon Slayer, no thank you. Evo. A good old go-go Ackman. No one knows it, but evil devils live here. They take souls for their master. Because of them, the world is in terror. Now, after 50 years of slumber, a young demon has awoken. Thank you for the sub, and his name is Pac-Man, also known as Not Trunks. Dark Prince Ackman woke to gather souls for Satan. What a nightmare. But Tenchi tried to stop Ackman. I can't stand such an evil devil. But Ackman always wins. So Tenchi got help from the Angel Army to defeat Ackman. Hoo hoo hoo, now you die. Yeah. I borrowed the Angel Army, but I'm not sure they'll be enough. You're the best hitman, right? You hit the nail on the head. I never miss my target, and my murder punch has great power. Also, I have completed many jobs. Oh, that's just great. Please kill Ackman. Sure, but my fee is 3,000 yen a minute. 3,000 yen per minute? So just 5 minutes is stingy, eh? Ackman. Tenchi said to come at 2 o'clock. Again? He'll never learn. What'll we do? I'll play along. Alright, let's go. Okay. We've acquired Skull, which is invincibility, I guess. Okay. What's down here in the sewers? Some bombs, okay. Hey, a gun! Ah. Well, so much for the gun. Hit detention's a little bit wonky, but that's fine. Whoop. Ran right off that cliff. Get a little bit more momentum when you're running. And what threw me off there, sometimes you just kind of immediately go into the run, and sometimes you need a second to charge up to it. I think I double tapped on accident and murdered myself, essentially. I assume the spikes aren't healthy to touch. Oop. Completely missed the platform. Okay. A lot of moving platforms for stage 1. Welcome! This time you die, Ackman. I hired the world's best hitman. Mr. Yamada, please. 2 hours, 5 minutes. 1 minute more. Nothing against you, but I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Damn it, I'll show you. Wait, let's play some more. Where'd that Tenchi run off to? Looks like he left a car over there. Alright, let's use it to catch up. Let's trample that angel army. Health down at the bottom. Ah! What shall we do, Ackman? Let's try again. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought those hurt you. But no, they're launchers. Well, that was dangerous. Huh. Wow. Alright. Oh my god, it puts you back here. Whoop. Yeah, I think this is outside of my realm at the moment. A little bit of good old SNES Aladdin. Alright, let's see. Haven't played this in forever. Let's see how much I remember. This way. I did like Aladdin the movie. I didn't see the remake, so I don't know about that one. The live one. The original, though, was a classic. For me. Okay, that's how you use that. Now I remember. Hello, how's it going? Okay. I think Apu just tanked that barrel with his face. Thanks, man. No apples. And okay. I suspect I've messed that one up. Oh well. Not getting all them red gems. Oh man, I'm way out of practice. Oh, I know, it does work. Why would he suspect that, to be honest? And it's gone. A little too early. That looks like it shouldn't have worked. Abu, no. Thanks, Abu. Right into the lava. That was. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, that one's not coming back, okay. Oh boy, a heal. First try, kinda. With his sleeve on his vest. Good achievement name. Oh. Thank you for that, Whirlwind. For some reason, I remember those stages in particular being harder than that. I don't know if I've ever gotten the genie on the wheel. Well, that was a little nerve-wracking, but... no big deal. Ugh. Unfortunately, we're making a video game and we had to make another level. Yeah, classic Arabian pyramid. In Arabia. Ow. Full of sand bats. Spent all that time lining that up and then completely botched it anyway. Boss defeated. skip past all this stuff. Bonus stage. Ah. Surprised I only missed one, honestly. Jafar sends Aladdin away. Aladdin returns. Why there's so many Iago here? Get out of here. Well, I kind of hope I get the full heal here. I'll take the 1-up. That's fine. Very contained fire over there. I can't believe I missed. Can't believe I missed twice. Alright, let's see if we can do a bit less of a terrible job there. you kidding me? There we go. Come on, you're better than this. Not better than that, though. Come on, Jafar. Final battle. Nope. Oh, that was close. Mode 7 is happening to you, oh no! Bye, Genie. Oh, hello, Sultan. You exist. Oh, there we are, we did it. 2 games cleared today for the price of 1. Boo boo boo. Oh no, tall knob. Scarabamitsu. Annie. 1 N. And I was the advisor. That's my old nickname, Professor F. Try for all red gem next time. No. Alright, and with Aladdin done, so is the stream. I'm gonna go, try and rest off this headache a little bit. Later, guys.